Here's how to graph a quadratic function. Given the function y equals negative 3x squared plus 6x plus 1, we need to figure out how to graph this. The first thing we want to do is identify a, b, and c. A is the coefficient of x squared, in this case negative 3. B is the coefficient of x, in this case 6. And c is the constant term at the end of the equation, in this case 1. Next, we want to find the equation of the axis of symmetry. That uses the formula x equals negative b over 2a. And plugging in those values, it gives us negative 6 over 2 times negative 3, or negative 6 over negative 6, or 1. So our equation of the axis of symmetry is x equals 1. Recall that that is a vertical line through the center of the parabola that we're going to graph. The next thing we'd like to do is figure out the coordinates of the vertex. To do that, I'm going to take 1 for x and plug it into our original function. So y equals negative 3 times 1 squared plus 6 times 1 plus 1. Or y equals negative 3 plus 6 plus 1, or y equals 4. So my vertex is the point 1, 4. And now I need to tell if the vertex is a maximum or a minimum. So we look at A. A is negative 3. That is less than 0. So that means my graph is going to look like this. And my vertex will be the high point of that graph. So my vertex is going to be a maximum. Now I need to make a table of values so I can graph this. My vertex, the point 1, 4, is going to go into the middle of my chart. So I put 1 here and 4 here. Now I need to choose two x values that are smaller than 1, like 0 and negative 1, and two x values that are larger than 1, like 2 and 3. And now I plug each one of those in for x. So negative 1 squared is 1 times negative 3 gives me a negative 3, plus 6 times negative 1 gives me a negative 6, plus 1, or a negative 8. 0 is an easy number. That's going to be 0 plus 0 plus 1, or when x is 0, y is 1. Plugging in 2, 2 squared is 4, times negative 3 is negative 12, plus 2 times 6, which is 12, plus 1, or 1. Plugging in 3, 3 squared is 9, minus 3 times a negative 3 is a negative 27, plus 3 times 6, which is 18, plus 1, which gives me a negative 8. You should notice some symmetry in your y values. So let's graph that. X is negative 1, y is negative 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which I think goes off of my graph, but it's going to be somewhere down there. And then the point 0, 1, which is going to be right here. Point 1, 4, 2, 1, and 3, negative 8, which will again be off the graph. Connect those points, try to make it look as curvy as possible. Put arrows on the end. And that is the graph of y equals negative 3x squared plus 6x plus 1.